All right. Let's move on to our actual weekend review and let's start bantering here, Diane. So it was movement for movement. Movement for movement, guys. There are a lot of, how should I say, information that's starting to come out on Facebook, some new and additional pages. There is one specifically called, I think it's called Aortic Athletes, or I think that might be what it's called. So we're starting to find more and more people who are joining the community who are very passionate about their physical activity level. And I know this can be very controversial when we see people lifting weights, when we see people talking about running triathlons or skiing downhill. We all sit there and say, "Oy, oy, oy, I get it. I get it." This is their lives. It's not anything that we're going to be advocating that you go do. We're always going to share information that we feel is important for you to take back to your own personal physician and have your own conversation because everybody's journey is different. We all know the golden rule: don't hold your breath, don't grunt, don't strain, causes and effect. We've probably all done it for a split second, so nobody is going to have a massive problem with that, but don't do it as a regular thing.
Right.
I don't think I'd be downhill skiing because I would be scared that I could have a traumatic event on my chest because I would fall. But that's me. I just, for me, I don't do that. But I'm not a physician to tell you that you can't do that. So what we can tell you here is what we've been promoting for the last 3 years, which is whatever your doctor has told you that you are cleared to do, try to get out of your own way and just do it. And that's what
Right.
it is. Fear holds us back, right? Don't you think? A lot of times,
Exactly.
even today, if I don't feel well, and I had plans to go take a long walk in the beautiful weather, I'm just not going to do it. Even though I'm
Hmm.
cleared to do it, like I feel it. So I know. But
Hmm.
uh, people find it difficult to just move. They get scared or they're uncomfortable and they don't know what to do. So this is what we want to talk about. In this particular week, we decided to think, can music maybe help some of us move? I know it helps me move. It actually makes me move.
Oh,
I find,
yes.
right? I find it a little bit easier to just move when I hear a really good song. I'll tell you, Baby Got Back gets me moving all the time. I don't know. It's something about it. I hear it. I come running from any direction in the house, and
Hmm.
it's like a calling bell for my husband. He's like, "Oh,
Hmm.
she does not hear me. Put this music on," and he knows I'll show up in the room and start rapping. But according to Science of People, in an article that was written by Vanessa Van Edwards, it was titled "The Benefits of Music: How the Science of Music Can Actually Help You." They actually
Yeah.
say that not only can music distract you from bodily awareness, like aches and pains and of working
Hmm.
out, or just that negative feeling we try to produce in our own minds when we have to exercise, but music actually has a healthy positive effect too. So listening to music actually releases, and I didn't know this, releases a chemical, the chemical that's called endorphins. That's what gets released in our brains. And Van Edwards explains that endorphins give us this heightened feeling of excitement. In addition to feeling euphoric, euphoric endorphins can quell any kind of anxiety, ease pain, and stabilize the immune system. Had no idea.
Hmm.
Give me some more endorphins. So I'm looking, how can I get that? You can get it from music. High endorphin levels, we have fewer negative effects of stress. So the question is, do you have the groove? And what does the groove mean? So in scientific terms, groove is often described as a musical quality that can help induce movement in a listener. So I don't think the question is, do I have groove? Is the music I'm listening to groovy? I never knew that. Maybe that's how they came up with the term. It's groovy. It's groovy, man. I don't know. But basically, if you've got the groove, if music has that groove, you just can't stop moving. And the next
Hmm.
time you hit the gym, you can channel your inner diva and get grooving. So let's talk about this. But this article, it not only gives you information about how music can actually help you get moving, but it talks about how music can help improve your memory, which we do know that is definitely for a fact. That's been scientifically proven. But it actually, music can help you reduce stress and ease your anxiety and help you improve your sleep. Depends on the music. So you have the groove, Diane.
I had the groove, baby.